Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. E, and yes, you read the title perfectly. Can the new generation of people play World of Warcraft? Before we start our small debate, first I will explain what generations am I talking about. For those who do not know, World of Warcraft celebrates 20 years, while Warcraft 1 celebrates 30 years. Soon, we are going to be in 2025 or 2025, which means a new generation will come, Generation Beta. For up to 20 years, many people that are playing today mostly have families or they are in their late 50s, but sadly, as the years pass, more and more World of Warcraft players will retire. More players that started from 2004 will stop from playing it. Right now, we have Generation Z, Generation Alpha, and soon Generation Beta. And so, even if Blizzard said that they intend to go further for the next years, the question will remain with who. So, let's not waste more time, and we start with Number 1. Game too expensive. From 2004, Blizzard added a WoW subscription. At its core, it's a monthly payment that gives you access to the entire game, everything from exploring Azeroth to PvP, PvE, and joining epic raids. This subscription costs around $15. Of course, in other regions, it's either expensive or cheap. Now, for many people, they would think that this is cheap, but for kids, teenagers, they consider this too much. Not only they have to pay for an entire expansion, but now in order to play they must pay monthly. If you ask a 15-year-old kid today what he thinks about this game, he will answer, "I heard about this game, my father played it, but I would rather pay $15 for Netflix or Disney Plus, where I get to watch plenty of movies, than play for a game which not only is big in size, but also complicated." So, in short, many kids consider this game expensive and hard to learn, which leads us to Number 2. Game is too hard to understand. Again, these ideas are personal, but I think the reason many kids don't want to try this game is because of how difficult it is. Even if Blizzard created a way to help them understand the basic mechanics of the game, after that they are sent directly either to BFA or Dragonflight, and they are called
Champion! No! You got to keep fighting, Champion! Hold on, Champion!
I'm sorry, what the champion or hero, which for them is quite confusing. So what can Blizzard do about it? Well, what I think Blizzard should do is to create a chain of quests using Chromie or another NPC throughout all expansions or main bosses to defeat of each expansion. Imagine you are a new player to World of Warcraft and want to experience what others did back in the day. Sure, you can try and play the remix of each expansion Blizzard created, but let's just say you also paid for War Within expansion. Then it would be really nice if you have to kill, for instance, Arthas, the Lich King, alongside generated bots that help you to kill him. While you are trying to kill the last boss, Tyrion, for instance, will start to talk about your achievements on Northrend and so on. Number 3. Warcraft is an old game. This is what many kids are saying nowadays, because the moment they hear about this game from their dads or even moms, they think that the game is as old as them, which is really unfair, since this game brought many families together and many friendships were made in this game. And I think that many kids are still thinking that this game remained in the past. And finally, number 4. New generations equals new games. It's kind of obvious when you think about it. Every generation grows up with a different set of popular games. For kids and teens today, titles like Fortnite, Minecraft, Valorant, League of Legends and even Brawl Stars are the go-to choices. These games are designed with modern players in mind. They are free to play, quick to start and focus on fast matches or creative freedom. Plus they are super social, letting players connect with friends instantly whenever they are building in Minecraft or dropping into a battle royale in Fortnite. Of course, we can all admit that in Fortnite they are not so very friendly. Now, compare that to World of Warcraft. It's a game that requires more time, patience and commitment. You are not just jumping into a quick match, you are diving into a vast world with quests, lore and teamwork that often demand hours at a time. For a lot of today's players, especially younger ones, that can feel overwhelmed or even outdated. And one special fact is that many players of WoW don't have another game to play. Sorry for that. Now, these are some of my point of views. If you have more ideas or don't think that what I said is true, feel free to comment. We can all debate here. But one thing is for certain, if Blizzard company does not do something soon, I think that all their ideas will have to delay or even scrap. Thank you so much for watching. This is my first video. I am new to the channel. If you want, you can tell me how I did.